genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. I'm on top, number here to you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, legend from the Jill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, legend from the Jill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the corner bank to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Corner bank to the perfect cup, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just for fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool, nothing else.
Well, good evening, everybody. We're having a wee bit of technical difficulty. My shortcuts have gone for my XSplit. One or two of them aren't working, so obviously you're hearing things in duplicate there. Apologies for that. We're going to have to look at that. They seem to have got lost. Just give me a second. Good evening to Steve, or good afternoon.
Good evening, good afternoon.
We have this match tonight on the one-loss side between Larry and Matt. The important news is we have two matches tomorrow night. The one-loss side match between Fast Eddie and Spectre Dawn, which goes ahead at 7:30 British Summer Time, 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. And that match is going to be covered by One Pocket Slim on his Twitch channel. The main event of the evening is Albinario in Bedhead, which goes ahead at 8 o'clock, 2000 hours. Sorry, tell a lie, 8:15, 8:15 tomorrow night. So Slim will be covering the first match, and I'll be covering the match to see who plays Cobra in the hot seat. So we've got that to look forward to. We're almost done with the tournament. We're getting there. But first we have to cover this match tonight. So we've got Matt, who is trying to win one of these events, as is Larry, but Larry's been at it a lot longer than Matt in terms of all the events he's entered, and he's always fell short one way or another. And he's going to have to be on his game tonight because Matt has got very good touch. In my opinion, Larry's the one that might make more mistakes, but who am I to say? You never know. It could be a good night for Larry. Things might go in his favour. It's anybody's guess, so I'm going to sit in the fence tonight. I don't know about you, Steve.
Well, I think this is a tough one to call because Matt certainly has been playing a lot better, but he has had some tough matches this tournament. I mean, he lost to Bedhead 11-2, which was very surprising to me. And Larry, Larry's a really good player, but he has times where he misses a lot of balls. So I think the guy that's going to win this is going to be who actually shows up and plays well tonight. I give a slight edge to Matt on paper, but I think either one of them could win if they show up and play.
That's exactly it. I mean, it's a hard call. Larry's obviously. I mean, Matt's 9-ball, likes a lot of snooker, doesn't really play a lot of 8-ball. Larry's played his fair bit of 8-ball, but it's who makes the wrong move at the wrong time that might make the difference. And that's what we've seen. That can, you start leaving things too late, you start taking silly chances, whatever. But the luck of it is going to affect it as well. Good luck and bad luck. Right. Well,
Larry certainly has more experience playing 8-ball than Matt, but I think Matt's game is very well suited for it because he has excellent touch. He rolls the ball a lot with good touch, which is kind of a prerequisite for playing good 8-ball.
Well, we were late getting in. We're too busy rabbiting there. Larry won the lag. He's broke off. He's got a ball. Welcome to Mark. I better say welcome to Mark again in case he didn't hear me saying welcome to Mark. And also welcome to Coldest Pillow, who's called it 9-8 to Matt. Hill. And it could very well go that way as well.
This is certainly a rack that should be run out. Everything's spread nice. There's not a whole lot of trouble. And he's got to shoot the 3 ball here and get rid of it. Shoot the 3, go down to the 1, and then come down for the balls down table. I mean, you could play it a number of different ways.
Well, he's already going to have to travel here. I mean, he's going to have to play a good one to get on. I mean, what balls are he going to play for here? I mean, the
I would
7?
play for the 7 here. Yeah, I would go 2 rails forward out of the corner and come down for the 7. You also potentially have the 4. You don't want to try to get on the 2 at this point. It's kind of tricky. But if you just come down towards the 11 ball, there's all kinds of shots, and that's what he's doing. That's the correct play.
He's got there.
So
he's
he
got
has
off the
his
rail.
choice here. He's probably going to end up taking a 4 here.
Well,
I might play for shape on the 2. I don't know. It kind of depends on the angle. I think
mean,
the angle goes to the 7 better.
Yeah, you've got to have the angle on the 7 to get up the table and play that 2 into the corner. I would think, unless he comes back for the 2 into the opposite side.
I was thinking 2 on the side. Well, now he's funny. This is not where he wanted to be.
Well, now he's got to maybe, I don't know whether he needs to spin this a wee bit to avoid that 13 ball, or whatever ball it is. No, it's the 11. I've got it right. No, it is a 13.
Okay,
no, he's taking the 2.
The 2 there, and I think that's a smart play because he was kind of funny to get on it.
He's wide open now for the 8, so this is a good start.
And this is what he needs to do. This is what both these guys need to do. Is if you get a good table, run it out. Somebody's going to start screwing up these easy racks, and that's going to be the guy that loses.
Well, Matt, I mean, this is the thing about 8 ball with the alternate break. You've got to respond, especially if you've lost the lag and you've just sat and watched your opponent run out.
Well, there's the 8 down, so he's going to have a choice at spotting.
Well, all the stripes, there's one problem, that 10 ball.
Yeah, I mean, the solids certainly look like the best choice at this point.
Well, I sat all afternoon yesterday, Steve. I had a good stream of the final session of the Reyes Cup. There was a sort of a little bit of a comeback on, but it was far too much to ask.
Oh, Europe was not going to win that.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought Asia was a favorite when Europe still had filler. When Europe lost filler, it was very unlikely they were going to win. I mean, filler was the best player on the team. They lost their best player.
I'll tell you something, by the way. Any of you guys that didn't get to see any of it, you want to hear that bloody crowd. You think it's loud at the Moscone Cup. You want to hear these lunatics. They were absolutely going mental.
Yeah, well, pool's very popular in the Philippines.
Oh,
that's a national sport. I mean,
certainly popular.
That's what they do, is they play pool.
Well, Matt, on the solids, now where's his next pot coming from here? I think he's in trouble here, by the way.
Yeah, he isn't in a great spot at this point.
I mean, he could bank the 4, but where's he going from there?
Well, he's got himself some real issues here. He could try to put him over there behind the 9 ball, because if he's behind a 9 ball, he's doubled up on everything. He decides to go for it, and he shits it in.
Now, this is where Larry somehow finds ways to get himself in trouble. He's got a table here. Now, let's have a look at that 10 ball. See, you
take the simple shot. You shoot the 12 ball. That's what I would be doing here. I would shoot the 12. That's the simplest shot. Get yourself in a better position.
What about taking the 12 then? 12 then to 10, then you've got a couple of balls into the left side.
Well, I'd probably roll forward on the 12 and play shape on the 14. You've always got the 10 and the 9 here.
Let's see whether he's going to hold it.
He's looking at the 14, and this is fine too. But he didn't hit it hard enough. I would have been playing shape for the 12 there. He's still okay.
Yeah, he's going to take the 10, I think. Yeah, just as I thought.
I don't know if he'll take
Has he
it
got?
yet.
Has he got the angle to hold the 9? Though I don't know whether he's got the angle.
I would shoot the 12 and hold it, and then shoot the 10.
He's looking at. He's sort of in between at the moment. He's looking at the 9.
He looks like he's shooting a 9, and this isn't a bad choice. It's just I think getting positions a little trickier from the 9.
Well,
And that was a problem with shooting a 9. It was a little tricky getting position.
Well,
he actually got lucky. The 10 still goes.
Just got the 11 goes. Brush.
Okay. Yeah, the 11's clear. I didn't think that was clear. He's okay. So he should be out here.
Welcome to Bedhead. Oh, by the way, Bedhead, you're too late. You arrived and didn't get to see the Albinario Bedhead promo that I had set for tomorrow night. I previewed that before this match started.
So are you only on Twitch now, or are you on YouTube still?
No, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I've got myself plus another 3 on Twitch at the moment. We've got 8 on YouTube.
Why am I not seeing this on YouTube? That's funny.
Well, he's left himself a bit short here.
I don't see the YouTube stream.
Yeah, it's definitely there. There's
went to your channel live. I don't see it.
Well, eight people have found it, Steve. So you're unlucky.
I guess so. You unlucky or blind, one or the other.
Yeah, he's got himself now. He doesn't want to be nailed to the rail. That'll do.
Yeah, he's okay. He's just.
This is just a little jab and come back into the table.
Is not the angle you want. He hit it good. Yeah, hit it real good. That was a little tricky touch shot there. He hit it very well.
Well, the cardinal sin, of course, in the 8 ball is getting yourself out of line and missing your opportunity. And Matt missed his opportunity to respond. Larry pounced, got the job done. And a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's a good sign for Larry coming out strong.
Uh-oh. I think that's dry, though. And I think he's got lucky, though, has he? I think he's nailed Matt to this 3 ball. He's not got a shot. Oh, has he? Yeah. Oh, I think he... Oh, this is tight. I think he can get the 5. But that's it. Or he's cutting the 1.
I think he can get the 5. And, yeah, the solids aren't bad. I mean, they're both good. In some ways, the solids are better. And I say that because the stripes are fairly congested. Although if you move the cue ball well, that's not a big issue. And he's taken all these balls that are kind of problem balls, so the only one left to deal with is going to be the 3. And I think that 3 will go. If you can get pretty straight on the 1, you can just stop it and shoot it.
He's slightly the wrong side here, is he? Oh, no, he isn't. No, he's fine. And that's lovely touch. Has he got there, though?
He can shoot the 3 right now, yep.
Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
Well, just a little spinner. A lot of left English and touch a kill. Kind of just spin it out for the 1.
Yeah,
just like that.
It's leaked away, but he's got the bailout, yeah.
I mean, this is perfect because, you know, you can just stop it and then it's natural to get on the 8. He's going to roll forward. I would have left a little angle so I didn't have to draw it back, but he's fine.
Now, David Hughes said, sack the event planner of that Reyes Cup. Passionate pool fans in the Philippines, and they surround the table with 2-seater sofas. The cheap seats were 25 metres away. Well, that's the same at every big sporting event nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they had the crowd so far from the pool table, because I agree it would have been better to have it closer.
Yeah, it's the usual thing. Them with the money, it's like ringside seats at the boxing, isn't it? You know, it's the same thing. If you've got the money, they'll rip you off for all sorts of prices for the hot seats.
But those are minor things. I mean, I think Matchroom's doing a great job. Obviously, I wish they were playing some 10 ball, but 9 ball race to 5, that's like, that's so tough. I mean, luck plays such a big part, especially with them having golden breaks too. I mean, it's
Yeah, but it was.
you can lose a lot of matches to luck.
It was alternate breaking that Race Cup.
Yeah, but it's like, especially with the breaking on the with the 9 ball on the spot in the break box, you have to hit a cut break, which means you're going to get some bad luck sometimes. And Johan Chua, he's playing. Who was he playing? I can't remember who he was playing. Well, first his opponent does a golden break, and Chua gets up and ends up scratching on the break, and it's just like, boom, that's the whole match there, in 2 swings of the cue. Well, Matt's going to even us up.
Well, this is a little
Gotta
thin
be a little
brush.
careful. Yeah, well, you want to hit this then.
Well, Larry's lead's gone. 2 apiece. Talking about ringside seats, I read something about Billy Joel. I can't remember where I've seen it. Billy Joel, whenever he's doing a concert, he makes sure that I think that the front seats in the arena are held for. I don't know whether he does this or whether anybody's been to one of these concerts, but I read that he holds these seats. He makes sure that these seats are free at the front. Whether he brings people down from other seats to put them there, I don't know, but he does something like that. Somebody might know more about it than I do. I read something like that. Rather than, all the big money people hogging all the hot seats at the front. What was on your YouTube? He doesn't sell seats to the first 2 rows or something. Ah, right. I don't know. I thought he held the seats to give them to people. Anyway.
Well, this is certainly a runnable table, but the 12 ball is an issue. He's going to have to do something. He could shoot the 13 and get into the 12 right now, and the good thing is the 14 is sitting there if he misses it, but he doesn't want to shoot that shot because that's kind of a have to perform shot.
Well, he's on 12.
Well, the 13.
Well, the 13, sorry.
Now, this is tricky because it's tricky to get to the 12 because the 1 is there. It would be nice to shoot the 13 and go down there and get a bump, a rub. The 1 ball makes that shot a lot more difficult. It makes the area you have to hit it much smaller.
Yeah, that and the fact he's stuck to the rail doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of a stun. You got to hit this with some speed. You just, you don't want to hit the 1 ball here because that can be disaster. And, he made a pretty good attempt at it. That was a hard shot.
Yeah.
I would have shot the 13 when he had the chance because it was very natural to come off the long rail and go into those balls. And you couldn't really get hooked because the 14 was sitting down here in front of the pocket. But it's hard to convince yourself to shoot those shots sometimes because the ball was missable.
Well, Matt's suddenly become favourite here because the reason I say that is because Matt's got 2 balls up table that are adjacent and can give him a shot to break that 4 ball out. Or the 5 ball, whatever ball it is.
Larry's in deep trouble here. That 12 ball does not go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think he has a bank on it. And that might be the best thing that could have happened for Larry, just leave more balls on the table. Although he's probably not getting back to the table. That was almost a situation where, you might want to try to tie something else up. Right now, there's only 1 ball tied up, the 4, and Matt's got plenty of balls down there to break it out. So I would expect he's going to run out.
My question is Matt going to pot either the 2 or the 1 and just leave one of those balls there before? I mean, what I mean is he going to leave 1 ball to break that 4 ball out, or is he going to have a go? See, depending where you're potting the 2, you could run into the long rail and then onto the top rail and break the 4 off the 2, depending on what angle you've got. But
yeah, he's got plenty of options here.
Yeah.
You know, with 2 balls down there, he's got plenty of options.
Now he needs to miss the 8.
Well, but he's still okay. He can go forward with left English here. Just spin this up a lot. I'd be doing this for sure, trying to run into the 12.
He's going to give it he has about a fair wee bit of juice on this.
I don't know what he's looking at. Yeah, he's got to put a fair bit of juice. But, you know, again, you know, you want to hit the top ball, the 12.
Yeah, he's going for it.
And he got into the 4 ball, and that's why he wanted to hit the 12.
The 2 doesn't go. I thought the 2 went. It doesn't go.
No, well,
it goes to the side, but it ain't easy.
Yeah, I mean, he just overcooked that shot. He wanted to just hit the 12, and then he would have had the 4. So he's gonna. This is the have to perform situation, and this is why Larry was good having more balls on the table, because if he does miss a ball, now I would consider playing safe here.
Now you try and play safe in a line between the 15 and behind the 15. When he's going all out for the pot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was kind of a tricky safety. The 2 was not enough cover, I think, to get both the 15 and 11. No. I mean, it was easy to get him on the 4 for the 12.
That's the right winner, that 7 ball there.
Yep. Well, he shot the shot and made it, and he's out. Matt Potts balls very well. I mean, I couldn't believe he lost 11-2 to Bedhead. So let's see, David Hughes. Well, Sanchez Ruiz hasn't playing well, and neither has Kachi, for that matter. Shaw played good. Well, I mean, Shaw is a great player. If I had to pick one player, professional player that I think should be winning more tournaments, it would be Shaw. Guy's a great player. Hasn't won as much as I think he should, and I think he may win a lot in the future. And as far as Yap goes, I think he's got a perfect game to win the U.S. Open. I mean, he's going to start winning more. He's still pretty young.
Well, Matt from 2-0 down finds himself in the lead. Ball in the break. Now, well, if he takes solids, he's got one very isolated ball, the 1 ball down in this bottom rail here.
Yeah, but I think solids are the ones you got to take, and I think he came up short. I think maybe he's looking. Well, no, he's okay. This is just natural. Oh, he didn't put it on the right line. He's going to get away with it.
Yeah, he got it half ball. Yeah. As long as you hit it half ball, either way, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a shot, but I think he's a bit straight, but he can bail out in that 3 ball up top.
Shoot the 3 ball. I mean, just kind of pop it out a little and shoot the 3.
This is still tricky. Does he try and, if he's got the angles, does he try and nip back for that 6 ball on the side, or is he going to come out to play the 2 on the side?
I would play shape for the 2, because you've always got the 6. You know, if you overroll it like that, you got the 6 ball. And this is perfect to kind of slide it over and shoot the 2 in the side. Just stun this over past the 8 and shoot the 2 in the side. Well, he went for the roll. I would have stunned it, but that's fine.
Well, Matt is playing pretty solid. No major chinks in his armour yet.
Well, Matt's style is perfect for 8 ball because he rolls the ball a lot, and that's really good in 8 ball. Playing off stun's a lot harder to play 8 ball.
Well, now this ramps the pressure up immediately, and Larry trailing by 2. Got to keep it going. Got a ball. Couple of balls, but a couple of balls are a problem as well with stripes. Solids all look very good.
Yeah,
got to be solids.
A table for solids.
2 ball, you can get to there from the 6.
Yep. So I would consider shooting a 3 here and get an angle on a 6 so you come around for the 2.
I think is he going to stay below for the 2?
No, he's going to go forward now. Try to get on it.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
that was...
But I'm assuming he played for the 2, but he's overhit it quite a margin.
No, he was playing for the 2 in the same corner he shot the 6 in. He just didn't
You
get
think
there.
so? You think he underhit it? I thought he was playing it for the side.
Maybe. I know the side, you know, it's kind of a narrow angle. You get funny on it. It's tough all of a sudden. So I would have played the 3. He got angle on the 6, so it was just a natural roll around to get on the 2 in the same corner. So he's fighting to get to it. I mean, I think he's doing the right thing in the sense that he's trying to get to the 2 as quickly as he can, but I don't think he played the simplest pattern to get there.
What's your favourite Billy Joel songs? I've not got any Billy Joel records. I only know 2, and I don't know whether he wrote them. Piano Man and New York State of Mind. That's all the ones I know.
By the way, Hugh, I wanted to ask you, where'd you get that porn music you play in the intro video?
Porn music?
Yeah, well, it sounds like a porn soundtrack.
Well, it's all off YouTube, and I don't know what track you're talking about.
I don't know. There was something I was listening to the intro thing, and something sounded like porn music.
Well, was it the one? Well, you were listening. Well, if you were listening, you weren't watching, then you won't know. I mean, I don't know what screen it was. Yeah, that's that's a valid question, that Cordless Pillow. I mean, obviously, Steve's an expert in porn video music because he
not
lived
porn, porn with a P.
Yeah, where do you get corn? Steve lived in the heart of it.
Yeah, I lived in the porn capital of the world.
Well, Larry's hanging in there, but again,
Well, he shouldn't miss this ball, but it is missable. Now, this question is, you kind of come up short. I go all the way across the other rail and out for the 8 in the side. If I come up short, I'm shooting 8 in the corner. I would not roll this trying to get perfect in the side.
She's testy this for the control of the pace. That'll do.
And that's perfect. That's the right way to play that. Now, Jeremy Jones said something interesting when somebody did that. He said he's referencing the shot off the rail, which I kind of thought that was a cool way to say it. I like to say it that you're controlling the speed of the shot off the rail, but he said reference. Jeremy Jones is a really sharp guy. He's very knowledgeable.
Oh, I thought the cue ball was going there.
And so is Scott Frost. Scott Frost, the other guy that got commentating, he's very knowledgeable. Both those guys are great.
Well, Matt's got a ball. Bit of a mishmash down here at the bottom end.
Yeah, this table is not wonderful.
Top end as well isn't great.
If you're going to run out on this table, you're going to have to earn it because there's all kinds of balls tied up and clustered in this table. I mean, the 1, 4, and the 12 are in pretty bad shape, and then you got these balls clustered around the 8 ball. They're, you know, this is ugly. I would rather have the solids myself, and the reason I'm saying that is that the 2 goes, the 3 goes. You've got balls down here that you could use to deal with the 1 and 4, although he just shot one of them and he's not good on the 7. So now he's got problems. See if he plays safe. He does. And that's not a very good safety. He didn't get there. But he only left 11. That may be enough. I think the problem Larry has is that 12 ball is a little tricky to get to. The 10 ball is the best opportunity to shoot the 10 on the side.
Can you not try and just duck in behind this 13 right now? You wouldn't believe in Matt any shot. But again, Larry can't resist just potting and trying to keep potting.
I would probably shoot in that situation too. I think he's in a. I think he can run this out. The key is he really needs to get on the 10 because it's a very simple shot to get to the 12 ball if you're on the 10 in the side with some angle because it's just straight down from it. I mean that's the kind of shot you want. I would try to roll forward on this. Got to hit it, and he did hit it. He actually hit it too much. But that's fine. See, now he's got an angle where he can just stun this and go down into the 12.
Well, this is all your eggs into one basket because it's got to work it out, or he's probably losing the rack.
He could still play safe if he needed to because he'll still have as many balls on the table as or close to as many. He'll have 4 balls left, and Matt's got 5. And if he doesn't come up with a shot on the 12, he'll have a shot on something else. The problem is the way this is sitting, the 12 ball could come off the rail and lock up on the solid again. I would hit this with speed. I wouldn't baby this shot. I think you need to separate those balls. And he hit it pretty hard, and he didn't get them separated. So now you kind of got to decide what you're going to do. Do you have a good safety? I would probably play ball position here. I don't think he's got a great safe, so I would play ball position where I tried to put a ball in an advantageous place. Maybe bank the 13 down into the 15 and get another ball down here.
You can't really see enough of that.
But if you bank the 13 and you roll forward, you may block everything. The 8 gets the 2, and the 13 or 15 may get the 3, and you can't really shoot the 7, 4, or 1. So, but he can't see enough of it, can he? I don't think he can see enough of the 13. But he is playing that sort of shot. Unfortunately, he couldn't see enough of it, and the problem with that is that he leaves the 3.
Well,
and Larry's not in a good place there because Matt's got 2 balls down there to break out that 4. And it was a little unlucky for Matt that he was straight on that 3 ball. If he had a little angle, he could have got on the other side of the 7.
I've just did a tactical genius vision here, Steve. What if you just chip that 7 in, leave the 1, bank the 1 and call the 4 ball, bank the 1 onto the 12 and sink the 4? What about that as a shot choice?
What did you say? Bank the 12?
No, bank the 1. Now, I was saying he was on the 7 there. He had a dodgy cut in the 7. If he'd just nipped it across and in, he could have left the cue ball there to bank the 1 onto the 12, call the 4, and the 4 goes in. You don't need to move it.
Yeah, that certainly would have been a good play.
He's got a chance to do that now. He's tried to break out, though, and he's good.
Yeah, so I would break that out every time, too.
Mine was a dream shot. Mine was a fantasy shot, but it probably would have worked.
Well, I mean, it was a good shot. I mean, I think the breakout was easier, but it was a good shot depending on where you got.
Any chance of a big tourney with very narrow pockets? Yeah. That would be one pocket. And there'd only be the 3s in it. You, yourself, and Bedhead and Albie. Oh no, Bedhead and Slim, sorry. They play in very tight pockets in the 10-footer when they're playing 1 pocket. Very tight, and that's a nightmare.
Well, I mean, they could be 1 tighter than this, right? I mean, there's 2 tighter than the current ones. They could be 1 tighter.
This is narrow, then there's... is there tight, then very tight? I can't remember.
Something like that. But yeah, I mean, if we want 1 step more, I mean, we certainly could. I mean, I haven't done it because players haven't wanted it, but I do think that if we want 1 more, they would be...
They'd be screaming and
crying.
crying.
A lot more like what they're playing tournaments on now. But people are going to start missing balls, and the tables play pretty easy. I mean, I can make this table tougher with the pockets that we have right now, without even making the pocket smaller. It's really what the players want, not what can be done. It's what the players want.
Well, Larry again, having to dig in, still trailing by 2, and not got a lot of leeway for errors here.
I mean, a lot of it comes down to, how well you can aim on given the device you're playing on. Like on the Apple Vision Pro, it's really most fun to play on a bar table because it's a little harder to aim on it, even though you got a full 3D.
Uh-oh.
You don't have the angle where you can get looking right down the cue so easily. Although, like a lot of stuff, somebody may figure out how to play it really good.
Now, has Larry got away with this? No, he hasn't.
Yeah, you can play Virtual Pool on Vision Pro, and it's really cool. I mean, it's really cool.
Well, I'll not be buying a Vision Pro, whatever the hell it is, just to play Virtual Pool 4. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, well, it's a ridiculous price, but it's really more of a developer release than anything else because the price is too high.
$3,500. You got to laugh. There'll be plenty of suckers who'll have one of them.
I've got one.
Yep, there you go. There's the example. $3,500 for a bloody toy.
Well, I bought it to do development.
Yeah, well, that's a valid reason. Yeah, but not just to play Virtual Pool 4.
At the price, it was mainly a developer release for they're going to lower the price. They'll come out with another version that's cheaper, but the technology is amazing. I mean, it's you fire the thing up and the pool table appears right in the middle of your living room. You walk around it and play pool just like real life. You just can't put your hand down on the table because, if you do, it goes through it. But it looks real.
Well, is this a VR thing or something? Am I missing the plot here about what this thing is?
Yeah, Apple Vision Pro is
right.
VR.
I'd never heard of the thing. I don't know about technology nowadays. That's all passed me by.
That isn't going to do it. I'm not sure what Matt was trying to do there, but he basically just gave the game up. I guess he was trying to shoot a Mass A and make that, but he's done here.
Well, I think this is still tricky, Steve, and I'll tell you why. Because if Larry starts tidying these 3 balls up here, he's got to play. For me, he's got to play a 2-in-1 shot here.
I don't know.
Is that his ball up in the top rail, or is that Matt's? That's Matt's solid. So Larry has to, as far as I'm concerned, he has to play to try and get on that 11 right now.
I certainly wouldn't be shooting that shot. He just shot there because anything could happen.
Yeah.
I didn't like that choice.
No, I was thinking about potting the 14 and trying to get it up onto that because that's awkward.
Length of the table draw shot. Yeah, I would have shot the 14 and the 12 and come down. You got 2 balls to play shape for you. You had this ball 13 and you had the ball hanging in the pocket. The way he did it, it could have really gone south. I mean, he's going to be okay here.
Well, how tight's that 9 ball? Because this cue ball's leaking away. Not the 9 ball, the 12 ball.
That 12. Well,
that 12 ball's froze.
Of course, it's a tax write-off. It's a business. It's development equipment.
Well, this is vital.
Important because Larry's keeping himself in this match.
Yeah, that's what he has to do because then anything can happen. As long as you're on the coattails of your opponent, you're still in it.
I got a question for you, Hugh. Why does your score say 12-5 instead of 5-4?
What score?
The score on your stream.
No, look at the now, Steve. Now you're the one for observing information and taking it in. Look at the screen and look at the little symbols and look at the
Oh,
numbers.
that's for how many's on Twitch and YouTube.
There you go. And we're talking about a game developer here, a guy that's meant to be clever. I mean, and he doesn't. I mean, for God's sake, Steve.
I wouldn't sit next to their names, because when you watch streams on TV, that's what they all do.
Well,
they put the scores right there.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking people use logic and think, oh, aye, that's a Twitch symbol. So there's 5 people in Twitch, and there's 13 in YouTube.
Logic has nothing to do with my thought train.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I never thought I'd ever get Steve confused.
Oh, I'm confused most of the time.
Right, what's happening here? Matt broke, and Matt broke dry.
Broke dry.
Yeah.
And Larry's got the stripes, and I like the stripes.
I don't like this shot though. I don't. Was he looking at it?
He's going to shoot the 13. He's just looking. He's going to shoot the 13.
I thought he was. For a minute there, I thought he was seriously considering that 11 ball.
No, I would shoot the 13 and play to get on the 11. Well, maybe he's looking at it. I would shoot this and with back, spin, and left, and play to come out for the 11. Y'all's got the 12 ball. He is going to shoot the 11.
Well, he got it clean. But where is he now? He's going to have to play the combo.
Yeah, I don't think it was a terrible choice, but I don't like playing combos when there's another ball sitting there close. If he just rolls this, he should be okay.
Now, even if he gets this slightly offline, he could brush the 4 and still not that. No, he might not. No, not when you look at it.
The problem here is if he hits this wrong, he could end up with the 14 and the 4 tied up. I mean, he just hit it hard, but the problem with hitting it hard is you don't know what's going to happen. See, that's the kind of shot there you don't want to shoot, because anything could happen. I mean, obviously, sometimes you get in situations you have to, but in that situation with all those balls, I think he could have played the table where he didn't have to wham a ball and end up taking a chance where everything is going to end up.
Now, this, does he cut that and bump the 5 and 3 to hold for the 15, or what's he doing? He's playing the 9.
I would probably shoot the 15 here and play shape for the 9 and the 4.
Uh-oh.
He's okay. But now he's got the same shot that he just got a shot last time with only 1 ball to get on.
He's just threatening to go pear-shaped here.
Yeah, I would have shot this 15 first, because it was natural to get on the 9. Now, he'll get on this. He's probably going to get on this a little thinner than you would like to because of the 7.
Whoa, he's found a gap.
Yeah, and that's pretty good. I mean, that's no problem there. He can just roll this and he's good.
Coming out below the 3 and the 5.
The thing about 8 ball is you can do a lot of stuff that maybe isn't the best pattern or the best this or that and get away with it most of the time, because there's so many balls to shoot at.
Well, now this could effectively turn the match. You never know. Larry's back in level terms. He's breaking.
Yeah.
And right, number 11. He's got a ball.
Who said 9-8? It could be something like that. Somebody said 9-8, Matt.
I think it was. I think it was Cold as Pillows. And in fact, he's the only one that gave a score.
Yeah, I mean, that may be a pretty good prediction.
Right. Well,
Might
obviously,
be 9-8 to somebody.
There's a big problem up top. Is he going to play that combo and choose solids? Do you think? Let me have a look. Oh, that's horrible. Right, well, that is a problem, but he can pot the 4 if he takes the 1. He can break that out with the 4.
I would definitely be taking stripes every time here.
You'd be taking stripes.
Yeah, you got to figure out what you're going to do with the 12. But I think you got a pretty good chance to go from the 13 and run into the 12.
Well, Larry's going to probably deal with it right now. He's probably going to get the little brush.
The reason I said that is you get the 5 that's trouble, you get the 6 that's trouble. I would have taken stripes. Now, the 6 ball will go off of the 13, I think.
Right, so he's trying to get this 2 to follow in.
Yeah, he's trying to deal with this right now, and this is actually a pretty good play if he gets it to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Died a death,
So-
but it fell.
Now he's got to decide, do I want to try to shoot the 4 now and get the 12?
Well,
and that's a little dicey because I don't think you can get much of the 12.
No, I'll
you got to
tell you
hit
what-
this with that speed, and then that's kind of.
I'll tell you something, Steve. The problem, he's got an option off the 5. If he leaves the 4 there and he plays the 5, he can play a sort of two-way shot. He could cut the 5 and break the 6 out.
I'm not sure what he
Or
was
is he trying
to
to get to the 6? That might work.
He may have been
I don't
trying
know.
to hit the. He may have been trying to hit the 12 there, and that wasn't going to happen unless you hit it easy, which doesn't separate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gone pear-shaped here.
Well,
the 6
yeah.
obviously does go down in the corner, and it also will go off 13.
Well, the way I see it, I can't believe he tried to break that 6 out.
He didn't get the angle he wants here. This is a little dicey. More angle, that was easy. That angle, no.
Yeah, well, he's
So-
going to have to just play safe.
Well, I think he can make the 7 ball off the rail. I think he can get to it. I think he can shoot this rail first and make the 7 without hitting a 12, but it's very tight. Very
Oh.
tight. He's going to try it. This is very tight. I mean, I think it will go, but I don't know. A lot of times in real life, I think these shots will go and I end up hitting a 12. So I may not be a good judge.
Now, that's a referee's call, that shot. I think
that
it might
was a
be good.
hit.
No.
Nope.
There you go.
And that's what that's
Oh, dear.
that's what I usually do when I try to shoot that shot. I thought it would go, but maybe it wouldn't.
Well, good evening to Paul. We're
Paul,
all
sir.
asking
Paul.
the same question. Who is David Hughes in VP4? But I think he told us, and I've totally forgotten again.
I don't know. He's a pool fan. I mean, he's always talking about
Yeah, balls.
professional pool.
That's who it is.
So
It's
balls.
balls, yeah. Well, just when Larry wanted that follow-up rack, it's going to go south as far as he's concerned. And
Yeah. Well, I would have taken stripes from the beginning, and the reason why was that there were too many balls that were trouble balls on the solids, and I thought you could get to that 12 by shooting a 13 in the side and coming down and breaking it out. You know, there was really 3 trouble balls there: the 5, the 6, and the 7.
as Larry, Larry was in front. He was 2-0 in front at the start, wasn't he? So he's been chasing Matt ever since. Matt's got a ball.
A good break by Matt.
These
He's made
balls
balls. He's got everything separated.
Yeah, well, you've got one problem.
This is looking like a run out. The 14-2 are the only real problems. I imagine he's going to take stripes.
Hmm.
See, can he shoot the 13? I think the 13 is.
Well, where's the adjacent
he can
ball
shoot the
to?
13.
Where's the adjacent ball to break
Question
that?
is, how does he get to? Now, he's looking at the solids.
I was going to say that. How does he break the 14 out?
I'm not sure I would have taken the solids there. Now I'd probably take them because everything looks pretty good. I mean, the 2 ball will go on the side. You could always break it out. Yeah, at this point, I'd take solids.
Well, he's going to try and roll. I don't know
Rolls
whether-
a little, but he's okay. You shoot the 2 here.
Oh, he's good. I didn't think he was
And,
good on it, but he's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of unusual. 2 racks in a row.
Now, I'm thinking, obviously the 6 ball would be the ball that you, if you're on it, you can get behind the 8 ball to play the 8 ball up the table.
That's a little tricky where the 9 ball is. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree. You're probably not going to get straight in on it. I mean, it's pretty easy from the 3 ball if you have the right angle, but getting that angle is kind of tricky. I think he will play off the 6 ball, and you're probably going to have a cut back to the right. What's he doing?
Well,
why is he shooting a 6 now?
Yeah, what is that? Not the 4 ball or the 7 ball up table on the left? What the hell ball is that?
Yeah. He should be shooting a 7 here, and then you kind of stun the cue ball past the 9, and you're going to end up with a little bit of a cutback.
This looks a good line.
Well, he's too straight.
No,
but he's okay.
I think he's fine. I think he's fine. He'll work that, no problem.
Yeah, he's going to end up with a cut shot on this 8 unless he hits this perfect, and I don't think he will. I mean, I think he'll end up with a cut back a little to the right, but it'll be okay.
I think he'll be perfect.
Yeah, and that's not bad. You know, that kind of cut is
pretty much on the money. That's more than acceptable.
Yeah. Now the thing you gotta be careful about here when there's a ball there is that you don't let it screw your visual up. It's real easy to miss this ball because of that ball being there.
Uh-oh. You're right enough. He's overcut it.
Well, it's a visual thing when you have part of the ball covered like that. It's a little trickier.
Well, this is a chance Larry wasn't expecting. Full focus time for Larry.
Well, I mean, I thought he played the table okay, and just he just missed the 8 ball. That's a killer.
Yeah, it's going to be 10 ball to get to the 8, which as long as he gets in the 10 ball, he won't have a problem.
But this is what we talked about at the beginning: is who's going to give away games, and so far they've both been pretty solid. I mean, they've made some mistakes, but no one's given one away until this, where it was just like.
Oh, it's Matt that's at the table. Did I say Larry?
Yeah.
Aye.
No.
It's that time of night.
It should have been 6-6, and instead it's going to be 7-5 on that mistake. That's a big one, especially in a race to 9.
I've got my excuse. It's 10 to 9. It's 10 to bedtime. That's what it is.
Oh, and that's a nice shot there. That was very good speed. So Matt's going to be 1 closer. Well, a little funny here. In real life, this is a lot bigger deal than VP to be on the rail, but you really shouldn't miss this ball in real life either.
Well, Larry's got to find a rat here. Got to get a ball on the run.
Good news for Larry is he's breaking. And he hit him good.
Bad news is he's dry.
I'm not sure he's making anything here.
Yeah,
doesn't look good. Wow, now that really hurts.
Well, Matt's got lots of opportunities here, hasn't he? Look at where he's stuck.
Yeah, he's got the 12 ball. That's what he's going to shoot. At this point, it's either play safe or shoot the 12.
Is he going to
run?
I'm
not sure there's a good safety.
Is he going to? He's trying to get a rub. That'll work.
Yeah. So he's
Can you see enough of that 10? Can you not see enough of that 10?
On this 9 to come around to shoot the 11.
No, he can't.
I think he'll shoot the 9 and come around for the 11 here. And this is just natural to go in between 11 and the 2. Yeah, he's got some work to do because that 10 ball.
He's back looking at it.
I think the 10 ball will go. You're gonna hit the if you hit the 10 ball without a lot of speed, it should go in that pocket.
Yep. Oh, it's a cue ball. Oh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
now's the time to just roll this forward on the, well, he looks like he's going to try to break this out. I'm not sure I'd do that, but he did it beautifully. If
That's what.
you're gonna do a breakout, something like that, nice and controlled, that's the way to do it. Ah, boy, he overrolled that. He's going to have to shoot the 13. I think he was going to go 15-13, but not anymore.
How's he going to nip out to take this into the side?
Yeah,
Out far enough?
Come back and shoot it in the side, isn't
No.
he? No. Oh, I would have, and the reason why I would have is because where the 7 ball is.
That's a big interference. That 7 ball.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
Yeah, he hit it good. That shot's easier in virtual pool than real life. In real life, yeah, you can shoot that shot, but you get a little nervous. It's easy to make a mistake with that stroke.
After all that, Matt's breaking for the match. That quick. I mean, how long have we been playing?
I don't know, Paul. The Filipinos play pretty good. I mean, they all
53
had
minutes.
up and down matches. Chua played well. Viato, Viato had a match he didn't play very well, but he got other ones he did. Yeah, the Vietnamese guy, Duong, he's an interesting player. Real high gear, makes really difficult shots, also makes a lot of mistakes he shouldn't, but he's definitely a threat to win some tournaments if he can stop making so many mistakes.
Well, Matt's had, sorry, not Matt, Larry's in one favour here. Matt was dry, and Larry is backs to the wall, point of no return.
Yeah, well, I mean, the good news is this is a great table. He should run this out. There's enough blockers here that you could run into issues. Well, that rolled up nice. You shoot the 4 ball right now. So this table just got a lot easier. Because the 3 ball was potentially an issue and the 4 ball was an issue. And now those are both gone. So now he's just got to get himself back up table. And the tricky thing here is like, normally I'd look at coming back up table off the 2 ball, but the problem is that 15 ball, you hit that and, you know, you got those other 2 blockers down there. I would probably use the 7 ball myself. Go 3 rails, end rail, long rail, and come down end rail close to the 8 ball.
We'll need to ask Albinario. Sorry, Steve. I was looking at what Mark said. Coldest Pillows asked, did Albinario not start in VP4 and then went to a real table? Is that not what he did?
He played in VP4 first, and then he started playing in real life.
Mm-hmm. Good evening to Brain Fallout. Well,
I kind of like this. He's going to roll forward here and leave some angle on the 6 on the side so he can slide down table. Why'd he go straight in? I didn't like that. I would have rolled forward a little.
Yeah, the problem with rolling forward is, oh dear, Larry. Has he got another ball, or has he made a complete hash of it? Yeah.
He's made a complete hash. I would have rolled forward and left angle on that 6 so you could slide it straight down between the 10 and 12.
Yeah, well, I mean, the obvious worry was getting into a gap with all of these balls to the right side, and he's made a complete mess.
But it was simple if you just rolled forward and left angle on the 6.
Just make sure you get the angle, Well, that's...
The only thing you could do wrong from there would be to scratch in the corner with the cue ball in the corner. That was the only way you could screw that up if you got on the 6 the right way.
Well, that's Larry. Larry won't forget his last shot in this tournament, because that is it right now.
Yeah, well, that was definitely a pattern mistake. I mean, I don't think it was a big deal leaving the 6 ball for the last ball because of how he was, but Man, all he had to do was
Well-
roll the cue ball forward like 3 or 4 inches, and he would have had a pretty easy shot.
You could blame it on the trackball because you've got to play when you start playing these dinky little shots with the trackball.
Well, no, he didn't roll that. You know, he played a stop shot. It looked like.
Yeah, well, he needed to play a little dinky shot just to let the cue ball roll out.
But if the tip's up high, it's going to roll some. Maybe it doesn't roll as much as you want, but that looked like just a straight stop shot. You know, he decided to play in the gap, you know, and take the cut. But you're talking about the shot he shot on the 6 where he came up short with the trackball. Yeah, that may be so. I was talking about the shot before it.
I've just read Larry, and now again, it's not appearing on my phone; it's appearing on the screen. Larry says, "What does he say there?" Choked.
He said choked. Well,
yeah,
that's
trackball mouse. More to the point. Anyway, Matt goes through 9 racks to 5. Not hill like the one prediction we had. Now here's my promo. Let me get that up just to annoy people. This is a promo for the match tomorrow night. We've got 2 matches tomorrow night. Again, just to be clear.
Are we having the porn music on
No,
this promo?
because I don't know what porn one you're talking about. We've got Fast Eddie tomorrow night against Spectre Dawn on the one loss side. And that will be on One Pocket Slim's Twitch channel at 7:30 British Summer Time, 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. And at 8:15 British Summer Time, we've got Albinario and Bedhead, which is this one. If we can get it to work. And it ain't working.
Well, that's going to be Battle of the Swedes.
There it is. There it is.
Battle of the Swedes. Well, hang on. I got to turn my play. Hang on, let's watch mine. That's not it.
I'll play the porn music for you, Steve, or I'll play it and you can tell me what one's the porn music. Is it this one?
He's a tactical genius. He's the
That's
one to
it.
see
That's
on
the porn
VP4
music.
TV. He's wild and he's free.
Right, anyway. I wasn't sure what one it was. I thought it was a sort of mixture of rap or something like that. But we need to just confirm on the bracket now where everything stands so that we're all clear. We have the match tomorrow with Fast Eddie, Spectre Dawn. We have Matt through to play Rabbit. And then, of course, the winner of those 2 matches, the winner of Matt and Rabbit, you'll have Fast Eddie going through, and then we will. Sorry, not Fast Eddie. You'll have Fast Eddie or Spectre Dawn going through, and then we have to wait.
They're going to play a Swede, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have to wait and see who loses this match tomorrow to find out who the opponent's going to be. So, not many matches left. The deadline date was October the 21st, so they're in plenty of time. The deadline dates for these other matches, what's the dates for them? Keep a track on that. Matt and Rabbit, they've got until the 26th. So, again, plenty of time to get organised and get that set. Well done to Matt. And there's always next time, Larry. How many next times you get left in you, Larry, to keep going?
Yeah, well, I mean, 8 Ball's a good game for Larry. I mean, he didn't get there this time, but that's a good game for him to be competitive in these things.
Yeah. Well, I won't keep you any longer because I want to get to bed.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on coming in tomorrow for the Battle of the Swedes.
Right. Well, I'll be there for that. I'll have Discord open for you. So all that remains is to bid you all good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are. And thanks for watching. Thanks to Steve for taking part. And I hope we have a good one tomorrow. We should with these two. Albinario Bedhead. Bedhead's got all the weight of the world on his shoulders to get rid of this Albinario because Cobra's running scared. He doesn't want to meet him.
Bedhead can do it. You know, he plays good 8-ball. I mean, Bedhead can definitely win this. I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, it could go hell. Right, anyway, we'll bid you good night, folks.
Yep, good night, guys.
We'll see you again tomorrow if you can join us. Remember to be there. See you later.
Bye.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.